Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. A good one on tap for you this afternoon.
Leading off
between the Cleveland
left fielder. Number 23.
And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. Hit hard to short. Defoe takes it in. A quick out number one. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Third pitch of the game, and we're already missing pitches. Wow. If I'm a pitcher right now, I'm a little frustrated. If I'm a hitter, feeling pretty good. This could be an offensive game today.
Scooped up on the backhand. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Edwin Encarnacion now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher,
here's Carlos
41.
Santana now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. Now here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lindor ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Second, third
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lindor is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Kluber steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Jose Ramirez.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in.
Center fielder number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Defoe ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Michael Martinez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Now another 2-2. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Wieters has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Second baseman, Daniel.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
So we got him looking there. Daniel Murphy is retired leading off the bottom of the second. Pulled toward right center field. Chisenhall moves over. 2 gone. Here's Jason Worth. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Heading out toward shallow right. Geyer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So striding forward now, Brandon Geyer. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Brandon Geyer.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Defoe ranging up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Corey Kluber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. Here it comes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 0 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch.
Zimmerman.
Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Wilmer Defoe.
Wilmer Defoe comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He froze him on the fastball there. Wilmer Defoe becomes out number 2 this inning. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Lindor.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Hit hard but foul. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The Nationals here in the fourth. Center fielder, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rendon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And another foul ball. Tapper right back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Ramirez
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Ready for another chance. Michael Martinez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he got him to swing early as this is skied out toward right. And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Second baseman.
And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Striding into the box, Matt Wieters. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game.
Wieters awaits the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. to 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Full count now, 3-2. On deck is Jason Worth. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Martinez from shallow right on to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
Up next
so with 2 gone and the bases empty, that will bring in Jason Worth.
Jason Worth.
Kluber gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Popped high in the air. Martinez is there for it. And that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Brandon Guyer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Brandon Guyer.
Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a bunt attempt here. One there. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Harper is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Edwin Encarnacion will try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Hot shot to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Brantley. 1 out.
The batter,
and here now is Wilmer Defoe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 out, nobody on. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Max Scherzer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike.
And he struck him out, so it might be time. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Carlos Santana.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses, ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in to try it again, Michael Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready now, Adam Eaton. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder.
In there, strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Right fielder number
into 34. The windup and the pitch.
Bryce
Harper is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
We'll reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. At the plate, Brandon Geyer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 6, Brandon Geyer.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher. Now, that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. And he's doing it all day.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Corey Kluber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rendon down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman.
Swing and a liner.
Murphy.
Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And the changeup is way low that time.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 24, Andrew Miller.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Now ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Here's Jason Worth. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Jason.
Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Brantley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So coming to the plate. Now action in the bullpen is
Ryan Zimmerman.
From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run, steal. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order. Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Shortstop Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tapped up the first baseline. To his left, Zimmerman, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Worth over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. Wieters gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Standing in, Wilmer Defoe. He'll be the one to get things started against the closer, Andrew Miller. Swing and a little blooper to center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth. Digging in now, Max Scherzer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Jose Lobaton will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
59, Jose Lobaton.
He's running towards second. Fouled straight back. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Geyer coming in. One out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding in, Adam Eaton. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Not in time as he steals second. One out and a runner on second base. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Line toward the alley in left center. Brantley will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Snap throw from the catcher. Now both runners on the move. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they'll put the tag on him as he is out at third to end the ball game. And what a dumb way to end this one. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance.